This is a stupid line.
Crazy one.
Atlanta catching 3 at home against the Chargers. So again, Mike Williams is out for this game, and he's out for a while with an injured ankle. Keenan Allen still is not practicing, okay? So you're going to have I don't know if Mike Williams has been ruled out, but he's out. Mike Williams isn't going to play. Keenan Allen, I'm not sure if he's going to play. The Chargers kicker, if I read it correctly, is even dinged up. The Chargers are so incredibly injured. Atlanta, on the other hand, while they didn't deserve to win that game against Carolina because it was happening as the DJ Moore penalty and then another missed kick, it did take a Hail Mary for Carolina to even be in that position.
Yeah.
They're at home. The Chargers have given us no evidence this year that on the field, they're the team we thought they were going to be on paper. For them to be a 3-point favorite when they have to go all the way from Southern California to Atlanta for a 1 p.m. kickoff is just stupid. It makes no sense. So it's just, this game should be a pick'em. Instead, I'm getting a full field goal. I don't understand the line at all. It is showing it. I don't even think it's showing a disrespect for the Falcons. To me, it is showing a level of respect for the Chargers that their play this year has not warranted. You look at the Chargers thus far this season. I'm going to pull up their schedule right now, what they've done and where we've seen them. Now, let me concede one point here. They are coming off a bye. I understand that part of it. However, they didn't get discernibly more healthy during the bye. And what the Chargers have done this year, week 1-score game against the Raiders. Derek Carr turns the ball over 4 times. The Raiders still have the ball at the end, down 5 with a chance to win. They lose to Kansas City. That's their best game of the year because they were up 10 in that game.
Right.
They get annihilated by Jacksonville. That loss looks worse and worse by the week.
Yeah.
And we'll talk Jacksonville later because you guys saved me again.
Yeah.
Even though, we'll talk Jacksonville because you didn't really save me. You saved me on the picks, but I couldn't help myself. They beat Houston in a game that, for whatever it's worth, they beat Houston in a game that was a 3-point game into the fourth quarter. They beat Cleveland by 2. They escaped versus Denver by 3. And then they lost to Seattle, and now they have a bye. They should not be road field goal favorites against a decent team in Atlanta. It makes no sense. Do you disagree with me on this one?
Sort of, but I mean, you listed all the injuries. That's the only thing that's got me thinking away, but I don't think the Falcons are a great team.
I don't think the Falcons
obviously they're not a great team.
No. I don't think they're a great team either, but I think the Chargers are still being given more respect than they deserve, given how banged up they are.
Yeah.
And this is Demonze, by the way, you know what? Let's pause this for a moment. We should have said this from the beginning. Demonze hit a 5-teamer this weekend. Now, it turned into a 4-teamer because one of them was Miami.
Dolphins covered by exactly 4, so
the spread, so it rolled down to a 4-teamer. But this wasn't a teaser. It was a 5, and it wasn't a money line parlay. It was a 5-team point spread parlay. Demonze went 4-0-1. So Demonze is learning as the year goes on. Very proud of him.
Thanks, Padre.
No problem. The next level to this is checking 2 things that I'm certain you never think about: the weather and the injury report.
Yep.
Now, for this show, it's not really that helpful because we record this show on Thursday before the Thursday injury reports are out.
Right.
But you get an injury report Friday afternoon. So checking that injury report, let me just tell everybody, if a guy has not practiced, so there is full participant in practice, limited participant in practice, and did not participate in practice. Anybody that is a DNP at practice on a Friday is very unlikely to play. If they can't even practice in a limited capacity by Friday,
right,
then they won't be ruled out yet, but or sometimes they'll be ruled out, but they're likely going to be out. The other thing is the weather, obviously. Now, with Atlanta, that doesn't matter because it's in a dome.
Right.
But those are the things to look at. but we like Atlanta for the game. There's another thing. At the top of the B block, I'm going to tell you guys a dream I had related to Demonte and gambling. That was one of those dreams that you forgot you had until I walked in the studio today and saw Demonte on his sports betting app, and it made the dream come back.
Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show, and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.